Last time on DbdKmp plays A Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, Episode 3.
You are, and I don't care. Maybe it's nothing, but this tree's as good as dead has been coated. Yo, DbdKmp, I'm afraid this Holocaust hasn't been all in the past. Or how? Oh my, I believe I found something. Oh, but the people behind Limblood. Publisher says the hero who will stand in the desert holding the Book of Medora. If you have the Book of Medora, you...
Hey guys, it's DbdKmp. Welcome back to DbdKmp plays A Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. This is episode 4. I think I found something. I wonder what this is. Well, since we're safe enough, we don't have to worry about dodging anything. Because in order for me to concentrate and do this, I have to have both hands on the screen. And that's whenever I have to do fighting. So, you'll have to pardon me as well if it doesn't matter if I get those now or later. So let's get on some more bones. Either way, there's an infinite supply, but we're not going to worry about that. I wonder what this is. What's this? If you do just right, it turns into a fish. Or so I've been told. I don't know. You might be wondering why we're in town again. Well, we're going to finish up some things here. And then we'll be on our merry way. So let's see here. I don't know. Well, let's try this. I'm not going to waste an arrow just in case. Guess that doesn't work. Well, shall we try the magic powder? Nah. Maybe the lamp? I think that seems to be the right course. Okay, well, that doesn't matter either. Get back hearts. Alright, I'm gonna have to cut off the mic for a second, so I'll be right back with you. Found that interesting. I wonder what's under here. More hearts. Yeah, let's go. I don't recommend. I've got the mic back anyway. So I don't recommend talking to this guy until you have at least 1,000 rupees, or excuse me, 1,000, but 999. And the randomizer, you get more. So yeah, the reason is because of what's coming up. And we'll go over that later. There's actually a few items that's better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot all about the arrows. You can get arrows in here too, as well as bombs. Excuse me, bloms, but anyway. Alright. Shall we continue on then? Well. We could gather up green rupees, but it's more better to get blue and red rupees. It's like the hurt. We haven't done it. Oh, DbdKmp! The rumors say you kidnapped the princess, but I still trust you. And that's all she says. So anyway, what's in here? Well, the bad habit about this is that you have to be pretty much lucky. Hey, we got lucky this time. In other words, the chickens can sometimes be too close by the time you set it up. What you want to do is want to make sure you don't place the blondes until after they've moved safely away. And of course, there's another chicken there. Wonder what's in this wall. Oh my. 10 arrows. Not really what I would say was worth it, but nonetheless, we got it. So, we can still do a few things here, but there's not much we can do without certain items. You can go ahead and do this as early as possible, except for that guy. Let's see here. There's something this way. Actually, two things, but that's for a much later thing in the game. So I've been told anyway. I don't know. There's also something in there, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. I can't do much with it anyway. In fact, let's see what's in this building. With the book in the building, I wouldn't really think it would be recognized as a library. But it is. Ooh, what's that? That's interesting. Well, we'll have to worry about that later. There's also this over here, which, if I remember correctly, yeah, it's a minigame. Don't bother playing those, from what I know. I mean, you can, but it's just not worth the hassle of losing your money. So, I wouldn't do it. I have played those, and they're not all that worth it. So, let's see. You could go ahead and destroy the ball, but I recommend doing this first. It's optional, even that is in general, but let's talk to him. Yeah, DbdKmp, now I'm calling with my younger brother. I sealed the door to his room. There's two ways of doing this. You can either wait till you get a certain item, or you can go ahead and destroy the way. It doesn't really matter if we do it or not, because with bloms, you can go ahead and do that, but what's this way is an item we can't get without the other item that we need that would be the other way to do it. But, well, there's that. So, I'm going to try and find some, I'm going to go ahead and get some more bloms, and then, well, you know. And if you're wondering, these all say the same, well, not all of them. Wanted, this is the criminal who kidnapped Zelda. Period. Call his soldier if you see him! Exclamation point. And oddly enough, that looks nothing like him. But over here is a certain someone who eventually disappears. Let's not worry about him. So, actually there's 3 things over there, but that's what I've been told. But the other one we're not going to worry about. So let's go ahead and get us some more. Oh, by the way, this as well is a shop. And you could do that, but there's not much point. Why waste the rupees on that? Did you meet the grandpa? If all the bad people go away, he can come back to the village. Very interesting. Here's a hint. Never attack the chickens. Well, technically you could, but don't do it constantly, because eventually things will happen, which leads to bad things. And you gotta destroy them just right, or kill them just right. Get rupees, but, And you can do this constantly, get yourself some stuff. I'm not too worried. I'm not going to constantly go in here. If I did that, I might as well keep on, just for the rupees. Or these bombs when I'm already maxed out. Because literally right now, that's the max. We'll go more about that later, about how to get more. Well, so I've been told anyway. And since we're at max for arrows, see, I'll watch. See that? We're at max. So there you go. We don't need any more. We don't need to come in here constantly doing that. Unless you're less on arrows. And there are plenty of places to get arrows. Sometimes you can get a heart in the bushes as well. You can get them from trees as well. But anyway, the only time I'd go back in there, which I wouldn't recommend doing it all the time, because it's just too boring. It's too slow. It's like going through this. You can do that if you want to, but I wouldn't. And there's something about this. I wouldn't worry about that right now. Anyway, this house right here, I would recommend doing as much as you can. Because, be careful not to get caught by either one of these girls, because they call soldiers. Yeah. This painting looks like Mario. Sometimes, actually, it's very red. You'll get red rupees. And then sometimes you'll get green rupees. So be careful how many times you do it, because it does have a limit. But oddly enough, there's a glitch into it where you can do as many times as you want to. You just gotta be like, you gotta wait a while. Like I can do up the maximum of 4 times before it's over with, and then it'll do that thing. And that if you come back at a certain point, you'll get more. Anyway, I'll meet you a little bit later. Also, I should point out that eventually they will go away. But just for the sake of this, I wouldn't do that for here. Well, it wouldn't matter either way, because what they do is they seal up the door as well. So let's do this. Hey, here is DbdKmp, the wanted man. Soldiers, anyone, come quickly. Uh-oh. And that's all that does. And yeah, now you can't get in. But in order to bypass that, there's 2 ways. Wait till later, and then there's something about that house that's very unique. That's something you don't have to do. So we're gonna come right back. And there are certain signs that tell you where you can go as well. Not all of them say that, but there are lots of them that would do that. Now, about this house, while we're at it here, I mean, you can go ahead and talk to that guy if you want to beforehand, but I wouldn't, because it just takes you too long to get the rupees you need anyway. Now, this chicken you can actually sprinkle. This is the only one. This is why it's a unique thing. It's the only one that would actually let you to sprinkle magic powder on and turns it into some kind of human that looks like the one outside. But anyway, I'll see you a little bit. And this is what happens when you read a sign. This way, Kakariko Village. And here is something that I don't ever go into because it's not really necessary. But you can come in here and pay this guy some money. I wouldn't. But all he does is tell you what to do next. And sometimes it doesn't always work. So it's not worth it. Anyway. I'm not going to waste the rupees. Now with these guys you can get rupees, but it's not worth the time. Also with those soldiers that come in with those ones that are green, they're very rare. So, you know. Anyway, I'll see you in a little bit. This way, Eastern Palace. This way, Hyrule Castle. And if you can tell, there's arrows. One pointing to the Eastern Castle, which is left, and to the right is Hyrule Castle. Which we can't do much, because see, look. There's that. Okay. See these things, they have to come to life every time you come near them, because most of the time you have no choice. But sometimes you can actually get arrows, or hearts. And I'm not worried about it. So I'll see you a little bit. Okay, we're here, and unfortunately I have been hit. So this is all the items here. Look at that. That's going to change too. Pendants. All those equipment paid. Well, dungeon items don't change. But anyway, let one read, talk, pull, do A. And then the item Y. Anyway, let's go. Shall we? We don't need to fight them now. Oh, you. Oh yeah. Whew. Okay. Now let's kill off 2 of them here. Now I gotta kill. In case you're wondering, yes, we had to kill off 2 of them because if we didn't, you can destroy all 3 of them if you want to, but you don't need to. However, there is a particular one we're gonna need the bow and arrow for, and we'll go over that when we get there. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh shit! No! Damn this thing. That would be the guy. I was even recording. Yeah, we are. Okay. Oh boy. Why are you doing that? Now, these guys are very dangerous. So what you want to do is you want to try and lure one of them, but that's not going to be easy. In fact, if you can help it, get around them. And of course, if you can help it, get a better emulator. Damn it. This isn't working out. I'll be back. Okay, we're in the boss, so we'll be right back after these messages from not Binford, obviously. And if you're worried about arrows, don't, because oh come on, really? Stop it! Stop it, emulator, before I stop playing. We're having major difficulties with this. Use them up if you must. Come on, stop sticking! Can't believe this damn controller won't stop sticking. Alright, so we made it through that, and you won the Parent of Courage ticket to Sasarala. 2 pendants remain. Come on! Not you, not you. Okay. Oh, you got the Pendant of Courage. Now I will tell you more of the legend. 3 or 4 generations ago, an order of knights protected the royalty of Hyla. These knights of Hyrule were also guardians of the Pendant of Courage.
Unfortunately, most of them were destroyed in the Great War against the evil that took place when the 7 wise men created their cell among... I never back a second later the war, the cataclysm, but anyway. Among the descendants of the night of Hyrule, a hero must appear. I see. DbdKmp, I believe in you. I believe you. You should get the remaining pendants and carry this with you. This is a treasure passed down by the families of the wise men. I want you to have it. Da-da-da-da! Bump-da-da-ding! He gives you a Pegasus shoes. Now you can execute a devastating dash attack! Exclamation point! Hold the A button for a short time. A helpful item is hidden in the cave on the east side of the lake of Hyla. I believe it's hidden on the east side of Lake Hyla. Get it! Exclamation point.
So, yeah, at this point we can do more, but I'm going to save that for the next episode. And of course this thing's going to start moving around, and I'm not pushing anything. See, look. Anyway. So now we can do more. And let's go over our items. See that right now? Of course it's going to do that. Stop that. Stop it. Anyway. Now we have boots. Or what looks like what this is, shoes. But it's actually more like boots. And we have one pendant. Now at this point, we can go ahead and start 2 and 3. But, so. But we'll save that for next time. Alright. We can go ahead and start 1 and 2, but I'll see you later. Bye-bye.